Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, non-teaching staff and all my dear lovable sisters. I am Masuma Shabnam from class 8, standing in front of you to speak a few words on the topic Attitude Makes All the Differences. My dear sisters, a well-known speaker started off his seminar holding up $100 note in a big auditorium and asked, is there anyone who wants this $100 note? Hands started rising in the air. Then he said, I'm going to give this $100 note to one of you. But first, let me do something to this note. He crumpled the note and asked again, is there anyone who still wanted? Still the hands were up in the air. My dear friends, he said, okay, and said, what if I do so? And proceeded to spit on it. And asked again, is there anyone who still wanted? Still the hands were up in the air. Then he threw the note on the ground and started to grind it with his shoe and asked again, is there anybody who still wanted? Still the hands were up in the air. My dear friends, no matter what happened to that $100 note, it was still $100. Likewise, sometimes in our life, we are crumpled, we are thrown into the dust, and we think we are useless. We think we are worthless. We think we are nothing, but we are extremely gifted individuals. We are accepted individuals. Among all the creation Almighty has created, we human beings are extremely gifted ones. My dear friends, an overconfident person says, erasers are made for those who make errors. And a confident person says, erasers are made for those who correct these errors. This is attitude, my dear friends. There are many animals in the forest. Then what makes lion the king of the jungle? A lion is neither heavier than elephant nor taller than giraffe. Then what makes him the king of the jungle? It is because of his strength. It is because of his courage. A lion lives in the open and controls his territory like a true king. It's not the shape, it's not the size what makes him the king of the jungle. It is his strength, vision and his attitude which makes him the king of the jungle. My dear sisters, one needs a blind brain to understand that what actually attitude is. Otherwise, many of us have misunderstood this word attitude. My dear friends, for and saw an elephant coming. The first ant says, I will kill him. The second ant says, I will break his leg. The third ant says, I will break his trunk. And the last one, the fourth ant says, forgive him guys, he is alone and we are four. This is attitude, my dear friends. My dear friends, thousands of birds fly in the sky. Then what makes eagle the lord of the air? It is because of his strength, vision, attitude and altitude. My dear friends, attitude makes all the differences. I would like to end my speech with a very inspirational quote that I can make something out of nothing because I grew up learning one thing, that impossible is nothing. I repeat, I can make something out of nothing because I grew up learning one thing, that impossible is nothing. Thank you very much, our honorable principal ma'am, teachers, respected teachers, my dear friends, all of you for listening to my words and have a fantastic day ahead. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.